Hello, my lovely Sagittarians, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. Alright, you guys? So let's see what's coming in this week for you. I'm going to use my Hermetic Tarot to pick up on your general energy for the week, as well as what will be coming in this week for you guys. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It won't resonate with all of you, and that's okay. We are not just our sun sign, and that's why it's important to check out our weekly and monthly readings for our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and make sure to check out your 2019 yearly reading. There's a lot of really important information about the transformations and the changes throughout 2019 to 2020 that you guys will be going through, okay, guys? Remember that yours was particularly powerful, so check that out. Your 2019 yearly, as well as your February 2019 monthly. I keep almost saying 2018. All right, Sagittarius, what is the general energy for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019? General energy this week is the Four of Wands. I like it. I like it. Okay, so this week it does feel like we're able to kind of let our hair down, relax, kind of step out of the stress and really focus on, you know, it almost feels like you're getting there. Again, we could be experiencing some type of connection with a twin flame energy, as that sometimes does come up as twin flame energy with the Four of Wands there. It's a really nice feeling. It feels like you're getting there, like you're getting to wherever you've been wanting to get to. The Four of Wands is kind of walking through that doorway. Or again, we could be focusing on a goal that to us is, once we get there, we're going to be able to relax, have a good time, and we're not going to have to worry about anything. Everything will just be perfect. It's that kind of energy. But also, again, there's a real feeling of perfection and rest after a long time of labor. Really a completion type of energy. A lot of, again, beauty and success and romantic feelings of happiness and connectedness. Could also be celebrating weddings or parties or coming together in romance this week as well. I really like it. It's really, really nice for you guys. All right, so let's see, Sagittarius. What is coming in this week for my Sagittarians? What is coming in this week for my Sagittarians? January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. What's coming in for my Sagittarians this week? We get the Knight of Wands. Awesome. That's kind of the card that I associate with you guys, actually. So Sagittarians, continue to show me what's going forward for my Sagittarians this week. Ooh, wow. It looks like we're really moving forward towards our goals, our highest ambitions, our dreams, our wishes. And we're making efforts and movements towards that. We're getting some type of communication that is going to allow us to get there, or really see it in the future. But I don't know. This week we're going to be feeling at peace and at one with our dreams, with our wishes, whatever we've wanted, feeling really emotionally fulfilled. Okay, what else is coming up this week for my Sagittarians? The Chariot, Lord of Triumph, Triumph of Light. It's coming in this week for my Sagittarians. Two of Wands. I feel like there's one more here. Yep, Seven of Swords. Interesting. A lot of sevens are coming up this week for pretty much all the signs. I can't think of one weekly that I've done for this week that has not come up with a 7 somewhere in it. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify the Knight of Wands moving towards the Nine of Cups. What is bringing up that energy, that situation there for my Sagittarians? We're getting the Moon. Interesting. Nine of Cups, the Chariot for my Sagittarians this week. Clarify the energies. What it's bringing up this week. Three of Wands. Nice. Lord of Established Strength. The Chariot. Clarify the Chariot here for my Sagittarians. Two of Cups. I like it. The Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords here. Clarify the messages. What is it bringing up here? The Hierophant. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. So the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Cups here. I like the Knight of Wands. Again, I told you that this is what the sign that I most associate with your energy, Sagittarius. Or, the court card that I associate with you guys. So the Knight of Wands, he's very passionate. He's got something to say here. You know, he's very impetuous, active, fierce energy here. And it's moving towards our highest desires, our highest goals, emotional fulfillment, especially through, you know, what we have worked for. We're getting there. But with the Moon and the Nine of Cups, we have to realize also that this can be a lot of fantasy energy. We could also, again, be wanting to move forward with our fantasies, with a dream that we've had, you know, some type of dream that we've held on to, or a passion, something that runs deeper than just like typical career or work stuff. This is something that you want, something that you do that emotionally fulfills you, that fills you up in a way that's like, this is what I'm meant to do, this is my purpose, and I'm going to drive forward with this. I know what I want, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see the things that I want here come back to me. Lord of Established Strength is taking that strength and moving forward with it, creating. It's a lot of Wands energy, which is great for you guys. You know, there's moving forward again with a realization of our hope, a realization of our dreams, of what we want here, because we have looked within. Sometimes the Moon isn't always, you know, all those negative emotions, but again, a very fantastical, imaginative place where we can get in touch with those, with that emotional fantasy side of ourselves, that Piscean nature. Again, this is the card for Pisces. The Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands here. All right. It does feel like, again, we're moving towards our goals. We're seeing movement towards them, and we're really stepping into our power. I like the Chariot here because it feels like there's a lot of chariots and a lot of twos here. So again, it feels like we're stepping into something. We're being asked to make a decision, to go for something, leave one thing behind, and, you know, open one door here. We're moving forward, and we're taking, you know, the Chariot's reins in our hands. We're directing this energy, and we're taking it somewhere. We could even be entering a new commitment in terms of career that we really, really love. Something really huge. Sometimes I see the Hierophant as really big business, really big companies. Also, it is, you know, about, he's the Magus of the eternal gods. He's all about, you know, divine wisdom, manifestation. You're manifesting something that you knew was coming about here. But again, I also see it as, you know, teaching. If we wanted to, you know, for those of us who wanted to teach, or realizing that that's what we want to do, it does feel like we're coming to that conclusion. You know, we're opening up to that side of us this week. Or again, we're with the Seven of Swords there in the Hierophant. That's just a really interesting combination for me. With the Two of Wands, it feels like we feel that there's something below the surface here. Again, there's something going on that we cannot see when the Seven of Swords comes up. That's just kind of how I see it. I always see the Seven of Swords as, you know, sneaky fox card. Something is going on that we might not know about here. We, again, might be inclined to betray a situation. We might not seek to betray. That's not the right word that I'm looking for here, but it's, I don't know. When I see the Seven of Swords here, this energy to me feels like there's something going on below the surface, and we're not ready to move forward on it yet. So we're coming into this, and we're excited to step into something, or, you know, there are feelings here that are coming from maybe even our own divine wisdom that we don't really want to face. You know, something that has been brewing below the surface, we might be able to see this week if we open ourselves up to it. It's trying to give us what we want here. So again, if we're trying to fight any sort of revelations this week, and live in a fantasy world, it's not going to help us. It's nice to move forward on those things, yes, especially at the beginning of the week, but we have to be aware of what's coming in. Because it does feel like with the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant, something that we have wanted to know, information that is happening that we don't know about, that could help us and, you know, bring stability and justice and wisdom to this situation, so that we can have prosperity and, you know, have this, be able to move forward, take control of this, get into this this committed place that we want, where, you know, we're loving what we're doing, especially if this is career. And if this is a relationship, again, we are getting some type of wisdom, understanding something from a different perspective. Trying not to spy on the person or, you know, act underhandedly at this time. Take things and do things by the book. Move forward. You know, the Hierophant has wisdom. Listen to your higher self and to do things by the book at this time. It's not, you know, act sneakily in order to get to where you want. You might be looking forward and being like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. You know, get some wisdom on it. Talk to somebody who knows what's really going on. Or again, reach out to your higher self and ask for the answer here. Ask for guidance, because there's something that you don't know about this situation. Or again, you might want to rush forward into it without really looking at the situation, without really knowing what you need to do here in order to get there. All right, Sagittarius. That's a lot of powerful energy this week. So again, yeah, we could be moving forward and feeling really successful, really wonderful about where we're going, but make sure we are not ignoring things that are coming up that, we have a certain feeling that it could be a problem in the future. Take things slowly, do things by the book. Make sure that we are, getting help and wisdom where we need it, and listen to your higher self and the intuition that comes in, okay? So let's see what's coming in for love and relationships for you guys. We're going to look at my Gustav Klimt deck for you for love and relationships. Love and relationships for my Pisces for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. Did I say Pisces? I meant to say Sagittarius. I don't know why I said that. That's so weird. Sorry. For Sagittarius. Love and relationships for Sagittarius. Singles, couples, in between, dating, seeking love, in love. What are my Capricorn? Sorry, my Sagittarius. Why do I keep calling you all these different things? How weird. Could be dealing with a lot of different energies this week. Maybe Capricorns and Pisces. All right, Sagittarius, love. We get the Nine of Cups again. Seven of Cups reversed. Can you show me love and relationships for my Aries this week? Did I say, what is wrong with me? Oh my God, I'm calling you all these different names. Again, maybe you should go check out those readings for those other signs. I don't know. Maybe we're resonating in different ways or we're dealing with those people this week. That's so weird. I don't usually say like 7 different names in a reading. Sagittarius, love and relationships. It's weird. Knight of Cups, Sagittarius. It's coming in their love lives. The world. All right, let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Cups reversed. Let's bring up this energy for my Sagittarians. We have the Three of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. The Knight of Chalices. Clarify this energy for my Sagittarians. Four of Swords reversed. Knight of Chalices to the world. Clarify this energy for my Sagittarians this week. We're getting the Tower reversed. Interesting. Okay. So, Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups reversed. It feels like a lot of you guys might be impatient to get into something real. I'm getting with this energy here. We're done messing around. We're done with the playing around energy. We're impatient to get to a more serious place here. Especially with the world. We want to close out a chapter. We want to complete something, bring something together, bring it to the next level. And we might be proposing that this week, or somebody might be doing that for us. But with the Tower reversed and the Four of Swords reversed here, there's something up here. There's some type of blockage, something that we're trying to speed around. Often when I see those cards together there. There's a greedy, impatient energy that we have to watch out for here with that Tower reverse and that Four of Swords reverse, where we want something to end. But the Tower reverse says that, it can cause us some difficult consequences if we try to rush through this, if we don't deal with this the way that we need to. Because the Knight of Cups and, there's a lot of all this cup energy here and there, and it's trying to bypass this energy in order to complete this. However, with this stuff underneath it, it feels like, yeah, all of a sudden I get it and I just want to move forward into it. That's great. That's great in everything that you know what you want and you don't want to mess around anymore. But we have to realize that we have to understand or, be aware of a desire to live in a fantasy world right now, to numb our senses and not really feel what is coming in here. Because the Tower and the Four of Swords say that we need to sit with this energy. We need to allow the Tower to come on its own terms and transform us. We can't be rushing through it. We can't be numbing ourselves out to it, because the Tower should be upright. When the Tower is upright, the world is allowed to come through and change, and we're allowed to, go on to that next chapter. Could also be, again, that we're feeling impatient because of some situation that happened in the past and we don't want it to happen again. But we need to take things slow this week, Sagittarius. We need to be aware that things might not be what we hope, that they are. Because this is hope and ambition and beautiful energy, joy, material satisfaction, and especially emotional satisfaction and happiness, getting your wishes coming true and just feeling it just beautifully. But the Three of Cups reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed is a numbing of a fantasy world and an inability to really see what we're like, oh, I understand it now. I understand what I need to do here. I get it, but in reality, it's obsessive kind of behavior of I need to get past this and into this. And I'm just going to ignore all the other little things that probably need to be done or that I know need to be dealt with in order to get there. You guys can't do that this week, okay? Please don't do that. You know, take it slow. Apply it with love and caring. And also, again, love and care for yourself here. Deal with whatever this situation is. Don't just push it down and ignore it. Because we do want that world. We want that completeness. And by the end of the week, that's what we're aiming towards, but we have to work through this energy first. We have to rest. We have to feel this energy and stop numbing ourselves out to what's really coming in here in terms of our love relationships. We could be trying to force our way forward in something, or push forward in something in a relationship, whether we be single or coupled, that is just, we need to deal with this first. There's something that needs to be dealt with. There's feelings that need to be dealt with, situations, whether they be from the past or that they need to come up and be dealt with now. Conversations. This tower moment needs to be released. And we can't rush over it. We can't push our way through it because we're greedy and we want it to get here and we don't want to deal with the negative of this information, or the negative of whatever is coming through and needs to be dealt with here. Alrighty, Sagittarius. Let's check out some advice from Spirit for you guys. Advice from Spirit for my Sagittarians for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. Check out your 2019 yearly reading. Check out also your weeklies, as well as your February 2019 monthly reading when that is up. I'm not sure if it'll be up when I put this up, but if it's not, it should be up very, very soon or throughout this week, so keep an eye out for that. Hit that little bell in the corner when you subscribe, and it'll notify you when I upload my videos. Although I have heard that there's been some issues with that. I've had a lot of people message me to tell me that they're not getting notified when I am posting videos. So that's weird. So again, make sure to check it out, guys. Check out all your monthlies, your weeklies, especially if you're not getting notified and you are subscribed. Or, you know, maybe message YouTube and make it sting to them, because a lot of people are having that issue. The Witch. Actually, this came up for, I want to say, Virgos or Libra? I don't remember which one. But it just came up, actually, in a reading that I just did. So let's check out the Witch here. I love her. The weaver of the earth, the earthly weaver of the worlds. I cannot English this. Earth, air, fire, water, a woman lovely, a woman strange. A weaver of the worlds, moon's daughter, witch, the catalyst for change. Holding the Witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life and that magic is indeed afoot. You must understand that you have power and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. Wonderful, 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 okay? I really like that energy for you guys. So again, we are attracting a lot of power right now. We're moving forward in a lot of wonderful endeavors, and again, we're able to create what we want, and that can make other people jealous, bring up problems, and even problems within ourselves and our own ego and how we view ourselves in the situation. So be aware of that and know that you're stepping into your personal power, and that certain things are going to fall away, and maybe a painful way, so that we can have new and better opportunities come in. Alrighty, Sagittarius, if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Please do support by sharing and subscribing. It helps a lot. And when I get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a huge giveaway, guys. Thank you guys for all of your support. I couldn't do this without you, and I love doing this every day, so thank you guys, and have a wonderful week.